So Sean, hot day, bloody hot day down here in Southland. I think if it's hot here, it must be hot everywhere in New Zealand.
Yeah, I reckon.
Let's talk about shade, mate. We've got a little bit, but mainly our shade down here is shelter from the wind.
Yep.
The south prevailing and west prevailing winds that come through, whip through our farm here. Not really any shelter on farm for heat stress.
Yeah.
Is there a need, like, should we go out and put trees around? Like, is it that important? Does it even do anything?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, well, it's pretty typical, especially in the lower South Island. It's because that southerly is pretty nasty, eh? So you always get that south shade, south protective shelters and things. But of course in the south you don't get much shading because the sun's all in the north. So,
yeah,
it kind of ruins it a bit. But unless the cows are on the other side, of course. But yeah, no, shade can make a huge difference. Yeah, it's a tough one. Like if you have a farm in the North Island that gets really hammered by heat stress, north in the Waikato or whatever, certainly it'd be worth. And a lot of those farms have left trees, strategically in certain areas to protect the cows, because it basically drops the effect of heat stress by 30 to 50%. So it's huge.
Jesus,
yeah.
Really?
But at the end of the day, if you're at the beach, you absolutely cook until you get under that umbrella, and it actually makes quite a big difference.
Yeah,
so.
well, the reason I wear my hat backwards is so that I don't get a fat black neck, mate.
Yeah. I already got one, I think.
Yeah, and I also to cover my hairdo, because holy heck, I look like Goku at the moment. But so heat stress, if it reduces, shade reduces heat stress acting on cows by 30 to 50%. We should definitely be going out and putting some shade out there.
Yep, if it's practical, for sure. And it is one of those things, you can look at the return versus the investment, but you often see the cows, when it is really hot, they sort of group together and they actually shade each other. It's quite incredible.
We've parked up here.
Just moved through.
Yeah, we've parked up here, hoping cows would be walking past and like have the cool video guys, but there hasn't been a cow walk past. There was a whole mob commuted right there for about 30 minutes. They walked off, and the rest are all just congregating outside the shed there because it's so hot.
Yeah.
So shade, you reckon?
Yeah, well, they've been in the middle of the race there for about 15 minutes, eh?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, not moving at all. So they do shade each other, and they will look for shade, certainly, but yeah, it does make a big difference. So if you can, if it's a really hot day or you've got a few days of heat coming, if you can try and choose paddocks that have shade in them, that will make a big difference to basically maintaining milk production, so you don't see those blips all the time that you've talked about.
Yeah, there's a lot of managers and 2LCs out there getting those blips, thinking that it's them.
Yeah,
and they're grazing or grass quality and quantity.
Yeah, but most times it's not. It's appetite.
Wicked.
So, keep the cows shaded, and certainly helps to keep consistency in feed intake.
Awesome. Well, just want to send a whole lot of aroha to Sean from Ag Barns for coming down and giving us some hot tips about how to manage your guys' cows during the middle of summer.